Hello and welcome to episode 6, and today we are going to be doing farms, and more farms, because I am out of so many things and so much stuff. We're not going to be doing just a normal old farm like a food farm over there. No, we're going to do things like, I'm going to make a villager farm today, and then through that we're going to make an iron golem farm to get unlimited iron, and there's a couple more farms I want to do, but I'm not sure if I'll have time in this episode to do them. And then as you can see, it's the holidays. So happy holidays and Merry Christmas. We're going to build the villager farm very first. My plan is to put it right here, actually. I want to put the new village breeder right here and make a building around it. So I am going to deconstruct all of this and then build the villager breeder on top of it. Or not on top of it, because it'll be gone. But villager breeder will be made here. And I'll make a cute little building on the outside of it. And it should be far enough to where the noises that the villagers make won't be too atrocious. So we should be good there. But it'll be super fun and I'm excited. Down this goes. I'm going to spin around a bunch of times and hopefully the building is going to be gone right now. This is everything that I got from it. I don't know necessarily when I'll ever use any of this stuff, but I'll keep it on me just in case. And now I'll get building the villager farmer. I am going to be following a tutorial. I'll link the video in the description if you guys want to see what it is, and if you guys want to follow it as well. I'll get building and check back in when I'm done. Okay, I have built it. It's very simple. It's not super complicated. There will be a building around this eventually. For now, I'm just going to block it off in cobblestone so things don't get murked. It's not complete yet. I don't have quite the supplies to do dispensers and lots of, what are they called? Minecarts? See? Works, baby villagers right there. And you might be wondering, oh, where does this lead to? Well, I dug a whole tunnel. Yeah. And the tunnel leads, well, I'll show you where it leads in a minute. And it leads into here. And this is over here. So, yeah, pretty happy with it. He can escape, can't he? Or will he escape? Because he has a bed here. I'm not sure. I don't think he'll escape. There's a bed here. And if he does, he has a long way to walk before he gets out of this tunnel. So we should be good. So this will be the start of my villager training hall. I will get more villagers bred, whatever proper word is for that. Get mending, get good enchantments so that I'm able to actually get some decent armor. Okay, the next farm that we're going to build is an iron farm, which is why I started with the villagers first, because I will be needing it for the iron farm. And then I will also need a bunch of other supplies, which I will be gathering. As to the house back here, I don't like it. I've tried to salvage it, I've tried to change it, but it's not working the way I want it to work. As such, I'm going to destroy it all and restart. So while I'm gathering items and things for the iron farm, I will also be demolishing this down. But do not fear. My new plan, because this one isn't working, I think it's because I tried to do this little level here, it just didn't work. But do not fear, my new plan works a lot better with the shape. I've been testing it out and working it out in a different world, and it just looks a lot better. And I want to build something fun and creative. I will keep the basic style that I was going for, along with lots of rooms in different sections. It will just be it will be better put together, because this was kind of like a spur of the moment thing, and I just really don't like it. And instead of spending the next weeks and halves trying to figure this out and dragging myself through it, trying to convince myself I like it, I'm just going to restart. So off I go to make the iron farm. I'm also going to follow a tutorial for that, which I will link in the description. So do not fear for that. If you wish to follow along or wish to make it yourself, it will be there. Cut to the next clip. Okay, take 2, because my mic wasn't on. Sheesh, today is a rough day. So I got some enchantments going. They're not the best thing in the world. I mostly was just worried about the efficiency. So I used a bunch of books as my last book. A bunch of books just about all of my lapis to get efficiency stacked up. So I can get up to the highest efficiency on all of my tools, so it's just quicker breaking. And then unbreaking was pretty easy to get with the enchanting table. Yeah, I thought I was recording, but I accidentally didn't push record, so my bad on that part. Yet I have also made this path here. I'll make it look a lot nicer in the future, but right now I just want to get the iron farm up and going so I'm not so stingent on iron because it's driving me nuts. So I made this bridge, this little path, and I've cleared out all the trees. I broke my last iron axe, hopefully for the season, and I'm going to start mining all this down to level 12 where that crafting table is, curving around where the trees are at, and make a lovely time lapse for you guys. So here we go.
In the midnight glow where the stars align, we lose ourselves in the rhythm divine. Underneath the sky painted with dreams, we're chasing the echoes of silent screams. Caught in the spell of the cosmic night, where fantasies bloom in the pale moonlight. We'll let go of all that we know and dance in the stardust, gentle flow. Dancing in the stardust, we're weightless and free in a world of wonders. Just you and me, lost in the moment. Our spirits ignite as we twirl in the magic of the cosmic light. Among constellations, we'll find our way. Through the celestial symphony, we'll sway. With every step we leave our cares behind. In this celestial ballroom, love's defined. Caught in the spell of the cosmic night, the fences bloom in the pale moonlight. Dancing in the stardust, we're weightless and free in a world of wonders. Just you and me, lost in the moment. Our spirits ignite as we twirl in the magic of the cosmic light. The shimmering galaxies will find our way, guided by love's everlasting sway. With each celestial heartbeat, we dance on in this cosmic gate as we twirl in the magic of the cosmic light.
It has all been flattened, cleared, and cleaned up. I got a lot of stuff from it. All this cobblestone, all the dirt actually that I received from it. I'm pretty sure I just placed it all back down. Oh, other than that. But yeah, all done, and now we're ready to build the iron farm. So off to that. Actually, I need to go gather materials for the iron farm. So, gathering materials montage. Woo! Well, first I forgot to film the gathering montage, so instead you get a mining and building montage of this little farm. To say that I had a headache building this thing is an understatement. I am starting to understand why people hate villagers so much. Like seriously, it took me almost 2 hours just to get the villagers over to where they needed to be. And then on top of that, I had to deal with the stupid zombies. And I built the rooms wrong because I mismeasured. You'll see later on when I put slabs on the ceilings. They kept spawning, the iron golems kept spawning in the rooms and killing the zombies. So I had to redo the zombie boat thing like 5 or 6 times. It was driving me insane. And then, thankfully, because of the villager breeder, I gave them so many extra carrots just because of what it was in my inventory, and I had the exact amount that I needed. So grateful for that. But holy cow, I'm understanding why people hate villagers so much. They're so frustrating. They don't move when you need them to move, and then they get stuck when you don't need them to get stuck. This first one, actually, I built completely backwards. As you saw there, I redid the whole side. Yeah, I need to find tutorials that actually make sense to me instead of just watching the highest views one, because then I get lost and make mistakes like this. Yeah. My own fault in a way. But it was fun. I had fun building it, other than the village part. As you can see, the hectic and chaos begins. I haven't ever really made like a specific farm for anything before, so this was definitely a first, so I really don't understand these types of mechanics or why it works the way it works. Like, I get the village are scared and then spawn the zombies, but if I were to like to make it on my own or to make it better, I'd be lost. Because I'd be too busy pushing around villagers, trying to get them to go where I want them to go, and they end up not. But they're villagers, so what else is to be expected? And then, not to mention, I kept going the wrong way a lot of the times. So used to going up to the house area. One thing that is really cool about this farm is how much iron it produced. Like, I knew it was going to produce quite a bit of iron, but I wasn't expecting the amount that it did produce. I'm not complaining, it has made life so much easier just in the aspects of me going around and having the amount I needed to make minecarts or extra tools, etc. And then it'll definitely be easier when I finally get a beacon, so I can do bigger tasks and bigger building projects. But it was fun. It was a fun experiment. I learned quite a bit, and yeah, I'll totally do it again. Maybe with a better understanding of how things work, so then I don't build so many things wrong and backwards. But other than that, it was a good tutorial, and if you want to figure it out, then it's linked in the description. More power to you. I got the iron farm made and working. See? It's working! Oh my goodness. Wait, I know the torch is ugly, but I didn't have any carpet and the iron golems kept spawning on my staircase. But with the 30 minutes or so that I've been here, look how much iron we've got so far. Oh, it's fantastic. I am so happy. It was a headache and a half because I actually had to change the design just a teensy bit from the video. I had to put slabs on the ceilings where the zombies are because the iron golems kept spawning where I put my zombies and killing them. So that was not working. But with that improvement, and then I had to do some fixing because who knew it'd be unwise to do it over a cave system. So I had to spawn-proof the cave system a little bit by just blocking some pieces off where iron golems can't spawn, and it worked. And now we're getting iron, and now the next farm, since now I definitely do have time because I thought those two farms would take a lot more longer. Next one we are going to make is a mob farm. Off to make the mob farm. Hey, Editor AZ, to save my time and your time, I did build this hideous mob farm. And it sucks. It doesn't work at all. I built it wrong in some way, shape, or form. So it's there, it's built, but I'm going to destroy it as soon as I get my time and try again. So I'm not going to keep it much in the video. I'm not going to have you guys watch something that didn't work in the slightest and was just a huge waste of time on mine, and it'd be on your part. But I hope you like the next part of the episode. And this, what I am building here, it's my second attempt. It's a bone meal farm. My first attempt didn't work at all. And just like with the mob farm, I just cut it out and showed you one that did work. Because we don't need this episode to be an hour long. But this one worked a lot better. I got a better tutorial and better explanation of what's going on and how things are going on. So it turned out fantastic. I had a lot of fun building this. It was so easy. The guy who I was watching and following across it made it so easy, and I'll link it in the description if you guys ever want to follow along. One thing I find kind of interesting just editing this, like when I speed up these clips, since I do have the Minecraft music in the background, I'm sure you can hear it right now, It just sounds like a xylophone or a bell set being strung in the back horribly, and I think it is hilarious. And I still think that it's interesting that it actually still sounds like music despite it being sped up so quickly. Anyway, hope you enjoy. I stared at this farm, like just watching it work, making sure nothing breaks for like a solid 5 minutes. I was so worried that it was going to break and it wouldn't work. Yet it ended up working perfectly fine and actually works really well. Hope you enjoy the next clip. Dun da da da! Our farms. We got our iron farm here, which is working fantastically. The disgraced waste of time mob farm. And a really awesome working bone meal farm. I stole a little bit of bone meal out from it, so it doesn't have as much as it was, but it made like 5 or 6 stacks. But it works fantastically, which I am super happy about. Of course, our villager breeder over there. Man, today has definitely been an episode of farms, and more farms. We made 4 of them. Had lots of fun along the way. Died a few times, collected a few cats. For hopefully another time where I can spend time to make another farm, probably in that corner. And of course all these will have pretty buildings. That will be no more. And this will have a cool building around it. And yeah, everything has been going pretty fantastic. I've been enjoying this seed and this mod pack quite a bit. And I'm really happy to have you guys along for the ride. Thank you guys so much for watching. Leave a like and a comment if you please. And I'll catch you in the next one. Bye!